Hello, Thomas here, Southern Star Garden. I wanted to talk about white label seed companies. But first, I have an update. I'd like to show this is, if you remember my other video, here, let me take this over the light. This was the one that got attacked by a bird and survived. This is Fat Bastard I got through Green Fox Farms. And it looks like it's going to make like a little bush. We'll see what happens with this guy. Also, yeah, everything's doing good. I had one of my jugs had gotten contaminated and I didn't notice, and I watered last time and I could tell like right away. That was actually yesterday that these babies weren't happy, and so this morning I flushed them all. Just flushed them all. And I set them out in the sun, and we sat out there with them, guarding them, made sure the damn birds didn't get to them. But yeah, they're looking a lot better after that flush. So yeah, everything's. We've got a mystery plant here. My buddy had some. The label was just TT, so I have no idea what it is. And peanut butter breath from Green Fox Farms. I'm waiting on that. We got to pop up. We just have permanent marker pop up, and these two are mystery. So let's talk a little bit about the white label seed companies. I ordered some sour diesel. These are supposed to be sour diesel or puppy's breath. We'll have to see when they come up. But what I end up getting, what I noticed is when I grew it a few years ago, at wintertime, or not, in the fall when it turned cold, the buds turned purple. I'd never had sour diesel turn purple before. And and it didn't look quite like sour diesel to me. This is the strain here. And so here recently, I came across a video on Facebook. What is the guy's name? I'll have to look up his name, and I'll put it in the description. But I came up with came up on this video, and the guy was explaining about white label seed companies. So what a white label seed company is they basically have a bunch of seeds. They sell. I guess they get in bulk, and they're like, oh, this looks like this strain, and so that's what they sell it as, right? And so who knows? You don't really know what you're getting. Like I think after doing research, I think this is purple diesel. I think they grew some and it had characteristics of sour diesel, like the late October harvest, and big hardy buds. But the buds look a little different, and they turn purple. So I'm pretty sure, and I saw some photos of some purple diesel, so I'm pretty sure it's purple diesel. Other one was puppy's breath. I got from a dispensary. I got it as a clone, and the purple diesel was really similar to the puppy's breath, and puppy's breath is supposed to be offshoot of sour diesel. It's supposed to be mostly sour diesel. And so they I think there's some diesel in there, but it wasn't sour diesel. I didn't get what I paid for. And so anyway, they have a bunch of seeds, so they just guess what it is. But then they also have their own genetics, which probably are what they say they are. So the thing is, though, it's like, yeah, they'll have their own genetics, and they're usually, from what I've seen, decent. And like the newer strains they get are probably what they say they are. But you want an old school OG strain, you're going to have to do the research and find it. Like sour diesel, I think I found some, what I'm pretty sure is the real sour diesel through Cali Connection. So the sour diesel is a California strain anyway. So, I mean, do your research. Of course, be careful, because there's tons of scam sites out there. But uh, it's a good idea to go on like Facebook group. There's like recreational cannabis growers, and you can like go through posts or even ask for decent seed groups, seed bank or supplier or breeder genetics. Usually people have a good idea. Um, yeah. So yeah, just be careful on your genetics. Like I said, I didn't learn about the white label seed company until recently. Seed companies until recently. So most of this I know is what it says it is. Um, the purple diesel I'm kind of guessing on, and now the purple Urkels. Those apparently were from a white label seed company, and they are an older strain. So I'm gonna grow them, and we'll see how they turn out. I'm really interested in seeing what happens with a little guy that could, little gal that could. So, all right, man. Thanks for watching. You got any questions? Feel free to ask. Hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll holler at you next time.